What up guys, how are you guys doing? I'm Thomas and we're back to another how to slice. In today's how to slice video, we're going to be checking out a really nice pet accessory. So let's go to the video. So this is the muscle collar dog. As you can see, this is a really nice model for your dog. And in this video, we're going to be checking out the best print settings to print this. So let's go. So before we start, make sure that you measure your collar, your dog's collar, so it will fit, so you can get the right size. Right here we got the 35 millimeters and the 20 millimeters. It's gonna vary. So let's say if you have the 35 millimeter, you're going to print this part with the muscle size right here, as you can see, 35 millimeters. So print it for the correct size of your dog so it fits. So as you can see, make sure you are going to print the 20 millimeters or the 35 millimeters before we start. But the print settings is going to be the same. So let's say you got the 20 millimeters we're going to be checking right now. So you can just import the correct model. The other one you do not need to print. Right here we got all of the weight, and this is the bar. So the left bar and the right bar. Before we start, these two parts have some low surface of contact to the build plate, which you can add brim. And to make sure that you got a good bed adhesion on your print, make sure first off you clean your build plate really well, make sure that your printer is really well leveled, and third, make sure feel free to add external adhesions such as glue stick. So let's go to the print settings. So first off, in layer height, we're going to be printing at the standard 0.2 millimeters. Feel free to reduce this value. The lower you go, more layers you're going to get to print. So it's going to take more time, but you're going to have a finer and better quality. Feel free to reduce to 0.18 or 0.16. Feel free to choose. It's the recommended. The lower you go, the more definition and the less layer lines you will see. So at 0.18, you're gonna get a good balance between time of print and quality. Feel free to select a layer height that you may like. There's no right or wrong in this case. Right here on vertical shelves, we're gonna be leaving at 3. This way we're going to get a really rigid model for our muscle. As for infill, we're going to be increasing to 10% infill. Well, not 510, 10% infill density. As for pattern, we're going to be selecting gyroid. This way your printer is going to print in waves. So this way it reduces the chance of your print failing while printing the infill. As for skirt and brim, we're going to be adding some brim. It is optional just to these two models right here. And because the muscle's got a solid surface of contact to the build plate, so we do not need to add none of the brim. We're just going to be adding some brim just to these two models. It is optional. To add brim just to these two models, you can just right click, add settings, skirt and brim type, brim width. This way we're going to be selecting a 3 millimeter brim on the bar. As you can see, we added some skirt and brim just to this model. To add to the other one, Ctrl C or copy, go to the other one, Ctrl V. Now we have skirt and brim on the left bar and the right bar. This is just going to help a bit if your prints tend to unstick from the build plate. The weight got a solid surface of contact to the build plate, so we do not need to worry. This model too, feel free to add brim if you may like. It's optional, but it's well recommended. So you can just select Ctrl V and it will add. It's optional. Feel free to add. I do recommend a lot. It's better to be safe than sorry. Once it's not nice to go on your printer and take a look and the model is all messed up. Going back to the print settings, as for support material, this model does not need any support material. As you can see, this inside part, it is an overhang that your printer can print and a little bridge right there. This is a bridge that your printer can print. And this is a arc that your printer can print without any worries, so you do not need to add any support material. As for speed, feel free to print with your standard print speed, especially for Bambu Lab printers. But if you're going to change any of this value, always to lower values. Printers change, so the speed is going to change. There's no right or wrong, but there is a recommendation. Always slow print. It's better to print one time than trying to print really fast and it fail multiple times. So guarantee in just one go with a good cooling and a good quality print. Right here on the first layer, I have reduced from 30 millimeters to 20 millimeters a second on the Ender 2 EV3SC just to guarantee a really good and slow first layer, because the first layer is the most important layer. All of the other layers are going to go on top of the first layer, so guarantee a good print on the first layer. So now we are ready to slice. So as you can see, looks quite nice, our model right here. As you can see, all of the weight. If you take a look, it added the custom brim right here, which is going to help with bed adhesion. And our model is going to print really nicely, as you can see right here, with all of the layers. This is fantastic. As you can see, this is quite nice. So grab a really nice model that you have, actually a really nice film that you have laying around, and print this model right now. As this is a multi-part model, feel free to print in different build plates. So let's say print the weight in black, the bar in gray, and the body right here in a different color to get a really nice end result, a multicolor result. So enjoy a lot. So the model is ready to print. Make sure you check out stlflix.com for more models like this one, and I'll see you in another one.
I hope you guys enjoy it. Those slicing videos are an initiative from STL Academy, which is the educational project from STL Flix. So if you guys want to learn more about 3D printing, you could check our description and look at STL Academy courses. And don't forget, see you guys at the next slicing.